What is up, people? It is me, Monster50, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pikachu as well as Let's Go Eevee. Previously, we ended up heading north past Nugget Bridge into the house of the Pokemon fanatic, or that Pokemon lab, of the guy that Trace mentioned known as Bill. Ended up saving him from being a Nidorino, or combined with a Nidorino, using his crazy teleporter machine. And ended up getting some SS tickets from him once we saved him and turned him back into normal Bill. We also ended up getting a new feature that we can send Pokemon, very similar to Pokemon Go. We can send the Pokemon to the professor, and we can get some candies back for it that can be used for leveling up and such like that. And so, in this part, what we're going to do is we're going to take on the Cerulean City Gym and taking on Misty herself. But one thing I'd like to show is that I didn't show when we first entered Cerulean City, is as we walk up this way, there's an area off to the right that we should be able to go to, but however, there's an Officer Jenny, blocking this, and this is what she has to say. What a shame, these people here were robbed. Someone even saw the thieves escape, and they say it was none other than Team Rocket. To protect the poor owners from this house from further harm, I won't be letting anyone in. Not even the little Rattata will sneak past me. So, we can't keep going forward, can't keep going to the right there where we should be able to go, but that's whatever. So, without further ado, folks, let's go ahead and take on the Cerulean City Gym. So we were already here before, but we need to take on the gym in general. So we're going to take on all the gym trainers, get as much XP, going to heal up, and see what else we can do. So without further ado, folks, here's our Water-type gym, which Charmander will be completely pointless in. So, nice animation. Appearing in a glamorous flash, my Pokemon will totally stomp you. Well, let's see if that's true. You are challenged by Beauty Lily. Beauty Lily sent out Goldeen. Alright. I really like the background, though. It's freaking cool. I like the Squirtle and the Starmie and the Dugong, the Krabbies over there, too. It looks freaking cool. Karate Chop should do good damage. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's see if we can flinch axe it. Actually, I should have used Taunt there. No, I'm an idiot. I should have totally used Taunt. Oh, I forget. Okay. I also bought 5 potions, by the way, just in case. I wasn't taking any chances. I mean, it's not going to kill. Even if it crit, it wouldn't have killed. Very nice. Good job, Jen. Got a little spiky there, but we're okay. Blub. Alright, we're going to heal again, because again, I'd like to see if we can use a Mankey more here. And I know. I'm using a potion. I can just buy more. It's not a big deal. Alrighty, let's move forward and take on the other trainer. Or one of the other trainers. Me, I'm a beautiful girl who glides on the water. Let's see what she's got. What beauty is this? Beauty Violet. Violet's got a Shelder. I believe Shelder is part ice, so the big trait about Shelder and its family and its evolution Cloyster, which requires a Water Stone to evolve into, is that they're very physically defensive. They have a lot of HP, but they're very physically defensive. I believe it is still part ice, so my fighting type move should be able to do a lot of damage to it. Oh no, it's not. Damn it. I thought this thing was... I thought it was part ice. No, when it evolves into Cloyster, it's part ice. How much damage is this going to do? It shouldn't do that much damage, so if I can get a flinch, I'll be okay. Yes! Good job, Jen. Absolutely coming in clutch. Boom! Very nice. I'm soaked! I mean, you did jump in the pool, so... Alright, there's one thing I'd like to do, though. So if we go into our candy bag here, or candy jar, we do have some XP. Do we have XP? No, we didn't have XP. I thought we had XP candies. Never mind, then. I guess we'll wait. Let's see if we can just heal up Jen here. Alright, very nice. Alrighty, let's take on the last trainer. Did you see that dive just now? Don't you think it's deserving of gold medal? You're challenged by Beauty Daisy. Beauty Daisy sent out Seal. Alright, now I believe Seal should be part ice here, so I think I should be able to get a pretty solid Karate Chop here. No, I'm really dumb. I type. Why am I? Oh, I'm blanking on my types, man. Alright, you want to use headbutt too? I'll do the same. I also realize now, I was looking between episodes, Mankey will be completely useless in the, Gen will be completely useless in the gym battle as well. It's all basically be on Pikachu. Your Pokemon totally deserve a gold medal. Alright, I'm looking at my levels right now, and I'm not super comfortable, so what I'm going to go do for a few is I'm going to just go and catch a bunch of Pokemon and then send them all to the professor. I might spend like 5 or 10 minutes doing that, and then we'll take on Misty. I'm just not super comfortable with our levels right now. I'm looking at my levels, and I'm looking at hers. Now, her highest level Pokemon is level 19, but at the end of the day, because Pikachu has to take on both a level 18 and a level 19, I'm not exactly banking on Pikachu to be able to tank those hits super well, so we're going to be safe. I'm going to probably level up Pikachu and Mankey a couple of times. I need to level up Mankey at least so I can at least take a hit, because I'm just absolutely terrified of how low leveled we are right now. You should be catching a lot more Pokemon than I am, but yeah, we're gonna head north and we're gonna do a little bit of grinding, so I will I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh, that's funny. Charmander's evolving after the first Pokemon I caught, so I might as well show this off. Tough fights could excite this Pokemon. When excited, it may breathe out bluish-white flames, which is a nice allusion to its Mega Evolution. You know, speaking of Pidgey, yesterday I did run into my first shiny in Legend ZA. It was pretty cool. I was just walking around one of the alleyways, and there was a lamppost that was standing that was right above me when I walked past, and as soon as I walked past it, a shiny Pidgey just spawned right in front of me. That was really freaking cool. So we have a shiny Pidgey, and I'm really excited because obviously you can use shiny Pidgeot. And obviously Pidgeot has a Mega, so it'll be really cool to eventually get a shiny Mega Pidgeot. Oh wow, that's huge. Yes, we would love Pikachu to learn Thunderbolt here. So Thundershock, I mean, it's just infinitely better. That's a huge move for Pikachu. I'm glad I leveled him up to 21 because this gym battle was going to be tough regardless. I think with that, I actually think we're pretty settled in to be able to go and fight out the gym leader. So the one thing I'd like to show off here is with these candies is there are large ones, but we don't have the ability to use them quite yet because the Pokemon are too low level, but they give more EVs for these, so definitely be on the lookout for these. But yeah, we're going to use a few of them on Pikachu here. Alrighty folks, so with all that out of the way, we're going to go just buy a couple extra potions, and then I'm going to head to the Cerulean City Gym, and I think we're good to go. I'll give you an overview of the team before we go in. I'm actually going to probably chuck a couple of extra Pokemon into the party, just in case something goes wrong and I need something to sack, so... Alrighty folks, so we are back here at the gym, and I'd like to point out, let's take a look at what we got. So I actually brought in a couple of Oddishes I caught, and the main reason is because they have Stun Spore. If I can get off a Stun Spore in the first part of this battle, it'd be really helpful for Gen, because I know Oddish might end up getting knocked out. So I'm hoping Oddish can survive one hit, and if it can survive one hit and I get off a Stun Spore, it'll be very, very helpful for us. So... the major thing that we have to look for is that Gen's level 18 and that Pikachu ended up learning Thunderbolt. So that's the only major changes that we have, but other than that, I think we're probably as good to go as possible. I've already saved, so without further ado, folks, let's take on Misty. Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What's your approach? My policy for battle is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. My sweet Pokemon are ready. Are you? Alright guys, welcome to our gym battle with Cerulean City Gym Leader, known as Misty. You're challenged by Gym Leader Misty. Misty, she is going to lead off with Psyduck, level 18, male with Confusion and Water. I don't know why I decided to say the gender. Water-type Confusion, Water Gun. If you can survive a Confusion, I can get off a Stun Spore. So let's see if we can do that. Come on! Oh, we can? Oh, no! Okay, I have a second Oddish in the back. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We have a second Oddish in the back. That's why I'm glad I brought 2 Oddishes. Okay. That's alright, that's alright, it's alright. We're bringing Oddish here. Yeah, this is why I told you Mankey was going to be kind of pointless in this, because of this idiot. It's annoying, right? Having to deal with confusion on this guy. But I told you that the Psyduck family can learn, like, Psychic-type moves and stuff like that, so... Yes, there we go. Perfect. Very, very nice. That's all I needed. Because what we'll try and do is we'll try and flinch X this thing to death. So I'm going to try and do. Let's see. Let's just do Acid. Let's see if we can get out one of those. Yep. So at least Mankey will get some use in this battle, right? Because if I have the ability to flinch and or it gets paralyzed, that will give it not as much ability to do anything at all. It's basically like Parafusion essentially, except I don't have anything that can confuse it. Kind of wish I kept the Zubat though, but what are you gonna do? Headbutt here. Yes, dude! That's exactly what I was hoping for. Headbutt again. I don't think it'll die. Oh, it will! Very nice. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so Psyduck is down. And finally, her ace is going to come out here. Gym Leader Misty is about to send out Starmie. Will you switch your Pokemon? Yes, I would absolutely like to switch to Pikachu here. First thing I'd actually like to do is I'm probably going to end up paralyzing this thing. But Starmie, Water Psychic type, level 19, Scald, Swift, and Psywave. You have to be scared of Scald because that can burn you. And if you have a physical attacker, that can be a little spooky. But we go for the Thunder Wave here. Try and paralyze it right off the bat. Give it less chance to attack. Because Starmie is a very fast Pokemon. Yeah. So I'm going to use Scald here. I want to know how much damage it can do. Ooh, it does a fair bit. But we have it paralyzed, so I'm hoping it'll get paralyzed one of these. And then we'll just go Thunderbolt here. This should hurt a lot. Pikachu should do a lot of damage. We're a couple levels above it, so... Or just one-shot it. I didn't even need to... Okay. Well, I guess that was completely pointless, but... Yeah, this thing can be scary. That's why I definitely went and leveled up Pikachu and, you know, Mankey. Wow, you're too much! You got $3,040 for winning. I like her design in here. I like her outfit a bit more than the original. Although the original outfit she wore in the original anime will always be iconic. Alright, you can have a Cascade badge to show that you beat me. And a high five. You got a Cascade badge from Misty. A Cascade badge makes Pokemon up to level 30 from other trainers listen to you. And you can also have my favorite TM. You got TM29 Scald from Misty. TM29 teaches Pokemon the move Scald. Use it on a Pokemon that lives in the water. Again, it's a fantastic move. Probably one of the best water-type moves they introduced into Gen 5 and introduced into Recent. Being able to have a water-type move that can burn, that is so, so sick. So, we're going to go heal here, and then we're going to head towards the house that Officer Jenny was standing at. Now, my recording says 27 minutes, but definitely isn't 27 minutes for you guys, because a lot of that was obviously just the stupid grinding anyway. So, we're going to keep going here, at least for a little bit longer, and then we'll end up calling it quits. Okay, so waiting, your Pokemon should be all better now. Alright, let's head to that, let's actually deposit the Oddishes, and then we will head to that house. Alrighty, we are now making our way towards the house, and it looks like, ooh, hey, give me back my Pokeball! Squirtle! Squirtle, squirt! Oh, how could it do such a thing? I need to keep an eye on this house. Get back here! Oh, looks like a Squirtle took off with her Pokeball, so now we can actually go into the house. I feel like this is an actual crime, but Pika.
Pika. Pika?
Well, it looks like the criminals made their way through that hole. What are these? What do they have to say? Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into something no good. Look what Team Rocket have done to my house, and they stole my TM, the one that can teach Pokemon like Mankey and Sandshrew the move Dig. Damn. Would have been cool to get Dig on Mankey. But whatever, let's head out the other side. What do you have to say, jerk? Hey, stay out! It's not our... Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander, don't you believe me? No, idiot, you have the frickin' Team Rocket logo uniform on. Team Rocket grunt. Alright. Eradicate. Evolution of Rattata, only notable thing is that it does get access to Fang moves, and I did not mean to send out Charmeleon, but it has access to Fang moves, and those moves are, specifically Super Fang will have the health regardless of how strong the Pokemon is in comparison, so it's just a flat half, but it's percentage based, so it's, you know, if you have half your health, it'll have the half, so it'll never kill, but it will always have, you know, have the have. You can see it used there, actually. Alright, should be able to finish this off with Ember. Did not mean to have Charmeleon in the front. Oh my god, he lived! Even though I'm not using you on my team, legend. There's one Pokemon I have in place, actually, for Charmeleon later on. Stop! I give up. I'll leave quietly. You better. You tried. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Alright, oh wait, we got Dig back. Okay, sweet. I actually don't know if I want to teach Mankey Dig. I was just saying that just because it sounded cool. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so let's go into the party. Let us swap around here. Yeah, Charmeleon's gonna go in the back. We don't need Charmeleon right now. Okay. Head down this way. Now, there's one area I'd like to head in. That's going to be down here first before we head to the right. This is an area we weren't able to access earlier, and I believe you can catch Meowth here on Route 5. There's Abra, and speaking of, remember how I was telling you guys that there's a Pokemon that I'd like to add to our team instead of Charmeleon? Well, I just saw it right over there. Where is it? Everyone, welcome to our new team member, Growlithe. Growlithe evolves into the amazing Pokemon known as Arcanine, and I felt for rounding out our team, this would be a great Pokemon to have. Growlithe is a fantastic Pokemon. It's kind of used for a little bit of everything. It can be used for support, can be used for offense. It's just a fantastic Pokemon all around. And just like when it comes to Mankey, I gotta figure out what I'm going to use in terms of the name for it, what I'm going to name this thing. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, that was a terrible throw, but whatever. Yeah! Got a Growlithe. Let's go. New team member. Hell yeah. Very nice. Growlithe's data will be added to the Pokédex. A Pokemon with a friendly nature. However, it will bark fiercely at anything invading its territory. Growlithe has been added to your party. So the way you evolve this Pokemon is through a Firestone. I'm really excited to finally get one of these. And there's where you can get a Jigglypuff right here. So let's grab ourselves a little Jigglypuff. Very nice, alright. Got ourselves a Jigglypuff as well. And on this route, normally you can find Meowth, and that's one thing I'm not super sure about. That'll something to pop up on screen if it absolutely is, but Jigglypuff's data will be added to the Pokedex. It uses its cute round eyes to enrapture its foe. It then sings a pleasing melody that lulls the foe to sleep. The Jigglypuff special. Oh nice, we got 3 Great Balls there, so that's cool. Okay, head down here, and we are now at... Look at that rock. I'm the daycare lady. I look after and raise Pokemon of trainers who will leave them here with me. Now then, what would you like to do? So, here at the daycare, Pokemon will be raised, in terms of level. Basically, the way that it works is every step counts as 1 experience point. You can keep more than 1 Pokemon. You can only keep 2 at a time, and then if they're breedable Pokemon, they'll give you an egg. So if you have a male and a female Pokemon, as long as they can breed, as long as they're in the same egg group, they will pop out a Pokemon in general. Looks like we see Trace down there. I can't remember if he battles you. I'm just gonna save here real quick. Oh, hey Nick! Seems like you can't pass through the gate here. But the underground path should take us to Vermilion City. It's a bit dark and spooky though. Huh? Hold still for 1 sec, Nick. I was wondering what that sparkly thing was. This was stuck in your hair. You got a revive from Trace. Very nice. Thanks, dude. Revives can heal Pokemon that have been knocked out in battle. I have a few extra, so here, take some of mine too. Oh wow, he gave us literally, we got 3 revives from him for free. Maybe those will help you when you take on the next gym. Huh, are those SS tickets you have? Here, take one. I don't need it. Give Trace one of your SS tickets. Least I can do for him giving me 3 revives. Hey, you sure can have this? You know I'm definitely going, right? Where'd you get this anyway? Eek! You got it from that talking Pokemon? Oh, it was a person after all? Well, I guess that's good to hear. Hey, just forget about that whole thing, okay? I think I'll press on ahead. See you there! So he is headed off to our next place of business, but funnily enough, there is an area that we should be going to, in my opinion, before we go that way. And that is going to be this way, which is the technically the intended way. So if we head up this way, towards Cerulean City, there's a route out this way we have yet to explore. I believe this is the way we are supposed to... Oh, no, we actually cannot head out this way. But usually you're supposed to be able to head out this way. But we don't have access to being able to go that way. I completely forgot that that's how they changed it in this game. But, alrighty, folks. So, in this episode, we ended up taking on Misty. Ended up finally getting through that house. You know, the house that was robbed. We ended up meeting up with Trace down here, and we added ourselves a new team member in Growlithe. And so next time on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, we'll be heading to our next place of business, the place where Trace headed to, and that is going to be in Vermilion City. And so I hope you guys look forward to that. So I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me on the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create.